there, thanks for joining me today. This is Laura Lynn with Keep Inking Up. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! In San Antonio, Texas. And today is, oh my goodness, what is today? Today is the 28th of September, 2021. And that means in just 2 more days, our Sale-a-bration is over. It ends on the 30th of September. So I wanted to come and make a video and remind you of that. One of the most popular things, for my customers anyway, has been the this Penguin Playmates 12 by 12 designer series paper. Super, super cute paper. It coordinates with the Penguin Place bundle that's in our July to December mini catalog, but today my focus is on my favorite item in Sale-a-bration, which is the Counting Sheep stamp set and the Coordinating Sheep dies. I just think these are so cute, and I've actually done some other videos. If you've watched them before, you've seen that I really like this stamp set. So I'm just going to put together a card today for you. I've done a lot of work ahead of time. Let me get all these things ready. I've done a lot of prep work. So first thing is I'm using some designer series paper. I think this is, what is this called? I think this is, let me see if I can find it. I think it's Sweet as a Peach. It is You're a Peach. It is You're a Peach designer series paper. I've got 2 pieces from that designer series pack. Oh, look at that, isn't that pretty? And I have cut these both with the stitched rectangle dies, and this one I did the stitched rectangle dies and then one of the basic border dies. So first I'm going to go ahead and glue these 2 pieces together. My adhesive of choice is our multi-purpose liquid glue because it is inexpensive and a little bit goes a long way. You don't need much at all. Just barely put some on here. You don't need very much at all. It's very strong. And then I'm going to attach this to here. And it also gives you a little bit of wiggle room because it's liquid, so you can get it exactly where you want it. Okay, and then I'm going to add this piece to my card base. My card base is Pear Pizzazz. It is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half at 4 1/4 to make a standard A2 size card. And I'm going to stick this to the top of the card so I have equal border on the top and the sides. I have a little bit more on the bottom, but that's okay because we're going to add some things. So the first things that I'm going to add are these cute little fences, and these are part of the dies. Here are the dies of the sheep dies. So you've got the 3 sheep that cut out the stamped images, but you also have the hat, which is a stamped image. But then you've got the fence, a sun, some clouds, a balloon, and a little banner flag. So I used the fence, and if you see on here, these fence dies have embossing of the wood in there. And what I've done, and hopefully you can tell this is soft suede cardstock. Hopefully you can see the detail on there, the embossed detail, but I also added a little bit more depth by using my soft suede Stampin' Blend to add a little bit more shading on the fence pieces. So I'm going to put these on my card. I've used black mini Stampin' Dimensionals because this is dark cardstock so that the dimensionals kind of blend into the card. So I'm going to peel those off, and I'm going to put this on the side of the card toward the bottom. And I'll put the other one on there as well. Again with Stampin' Dimensionals. I love Stampin' Dimensionals. They really give a project a lot of interest by lifting it up off the paper. So I'm going to stick that right next to it. And 2 pieces go all the way across the card base like that. Isn't that cute? Then I'm going to stick in my little sheep. I've already stamped, cut, and colored 2 sheep, and I've done the mirroring technique, and I will post a link in the description below this video to show exactly how I did that, but I have 2 sheep. So again, I'm going to use my liquid glue, put a little bit on the back of there, and I'm going to put this one, kind of tuck it underneath the fence there and have it jumping into the sky. And I'm going to do the same for this one, so they're kind of jumping together. These are little sheep friends. They're jumping together in their little pasture. Then I have a couple of little grass pieces. These dies in here, they're clouds, but they could also be little grass pieces. So I've got 3 of those, and I added a little bit of dimension on these by inking them with a sponge dauber. So this is Pear Pizzazz cardstock, and I have added some Pear Pizzazz ink to it just to give it a little bit more dimension. And let's see, I'm going to put that here on top of this fence. So I'm going to put the glue actually on the fence. Just put 2 little dots of glue there. Stick that like that. Then I have another piece that I think I'll add right like that. Okay, and I have one more piece, and I think I'll put this over. Let's see, we'll put it over here on the fence over here. Just to give that a little bit of depth. Isn't that cute? Okay. Next, I have a couple of different options for my sun. Now the die, if you just cut out the die, this is what the sun looks like. But I had a little bit of play, and I said, well, what if I did a little bit of layering? So here I have Daffodil Delight and Crushed Curry for my sun, and I just die cut 2, and then I layered them and offset them a bit. So that's another sun option. This sun is actually the opposite of this one. I had again a Crushed Curry and a Daffodil Delight, and I used my retired 1/2-inch circle punch, and I punched out the center. So this one has the center of the Crushed Curry on there, and this one has the rays of the Crushed Curry. So those are 2 more suns. And then this sun is Daffodil Delight, and then I used my Daffodil Delight blends and added a little bit of shading on there. So let's see, which sun do I want to use? I think that I'm going to use this one. I don't know. I'll save these for another project. They're all really cute. They're all super cute. So let me decide where I'm going to put my sun and my clouds. Oh, I also stamped Friends Forever, which is from, I believe it's from Many Happenings stamp set. And then I cut it out using a die from the Christmas season bundle because it kind of looks like clouds, because I'm going to stick this up. And you know what? Let me place that down first, and maybe that'll decide where everything else is going to go. So where do I want? I think I want Friends Forever between the little sheep, because they're the friends that are going to be friends forever. So let's go ahead and put that right there in the center. That liquid glue lets me move it around however I want to. And so now, let's see, let's go ahead and put this sun here then. And now we can add some more clouds. Let's see, where do I want to put these clouds? Looks like it's going to be a very cloudy day, isn't it? I cut out a bunch of clouds. Yeah, let's put this one down here. And then we'll put these up here. I'm just adding a little bit of glue. I love this liquid glue. It makes life a lot easier. Okay, there you go. What do you think? Isn't that a cute card? Friends Forever. And again, this uses the Counting Sheep stamp set, which has the cute sheep and a couple of sentiments, a little grass, and a little party hat, and also the coordinating sheep dies. And remember, these are only available until the 30th of September as a free choice with a $50 order. So you can get the Counting Sheep stamp set with a $50 order, and then you can get the coordinating dies with a $50 order. So if you want both, you do need to place a $100 order. But you may not purchase these items. These are only available as free items, and they're only available until this Thursday. So I really do highly recommend that you get on that and get it ordered so you can get them. I do want to share several other cards that I have made with this stamp set. I just think it's adorable. So this one's very similar. I have You're Amazing. And hopefully you can tell the difference with these 2 grassy things. This is the same soft suede, but I think adding that Stampin' Blends on there really adds a lot of texture to there. And this one I used the little grassy stamp on the bottom of that piece of green. But here I used You're Amazing, which is from the stamp set, and then I cut it out using the messages die that coordinates with the stamp set that I used the Friends Forever with. I added some clouds and a sun. Very simple card, but a little bit similar. Here's again another one that's similar in that I used the borders dies to cut some designer series paper to put in the background. Again, this is a soft suede fence, but again, I really think adding those blends really makes a big difference, don't you think? It just adds a lot of texture to there. So that's another one. This one I don't use the fence at all, but I use that same peach designer series paper. I love that, and I added to Have a Peachy Day that coordinates with that. And then I added, I think on the inside, yeah, I added some more designer series paper. So super cute. The little sheep is telling you to have a peachy day. This is one of my favorites that I've made. I made it for my grand niece, who'll be 2 pretty soon. So here is the posing sheep with the happy birthday. The happy birthday sentiment, I think, is from the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. And I've got the playful alphabet number using that bedazzling DSP that was part of Sale-a-bration but sadly sold out. And then this designer series paper is from the pattern paper. Anyway, I will put links to all of the products that I used in the description of this video. So if you have any questions about anything, they'll be there. Here's another or a card using the sheep, and I did a little bit of embossing on a piece of vellum, and then I colored on the back side of the vellum to add a little bit of color. So I have my sheep. Oh, and then I don't know if you can see that, I used a stylus to get a little curlicue so it looks like fluffy sheep. Hopefully, I think in person it looks like fluffy sheep. I don't know if it's coming across on the video, but that's another cute little birthday card. And then my last one is this one with You're Amazing. I did the triple layer technique, and then I used a white gel pen to add the fluffy white wool. And actually I stamped on designer series paper. This is the In Good Taste designer series paper that looks kind of like concrete. So, and then I stamped and embossed the You're Amazing on there and cut it out with, again, the same die that I used here. So anyway, so lots of different looks for some really super cute cards with the counting sheep and the sheep die. So please hurry and get it while you can. It'll be gone, and after September 30th, you will not be able to get it. So get it while you can. Awesome. So thank you so much again for watching me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.